Hello there, yours truly CLJ coming inside my office with a very special candid video of my little creating with CLJ Oats and the timelines that I have inspired and copycatted from the MCU, from Marvel and Disney, and the DCEU or the DCU or reboot from Warner Brothers and DC Comics. They have their universes, but you know what? Guess what's had their own universe that's been in the making since the 90s, early 90s. Yours truly. Hooray, hooray. Welcome to the universe of CLJ Oats. And kicking off with my universe of my books and the sketchbooks. Originally started off back in 2012, started writing it in 2018 with the Steampunks of Tinselheim and its books. And I've been selling lots of copies, just a little bit of copies of that. Lots of copies, a little, humble. So about $1,000 worth of it, and I'm looking to sell more. So thank you, Steampunks of Tinselheim, which is not a part of any of the series that I'm going to present in a little bit, but it's there. It was the one that kicked off the CLJOATS series that I like to call. Starting off with the first one. Drum roll. The Topaz series, as you can see on the picture right now, the Topaz series. In this book, Gigaton Network Soldiers, that I have, that is available right now for purchase, that I have released it back in February. I sold a couple of copies and I'm looking to sell more, ladies and gentlemen. All my books are going to be $10, and for the sketchbooks, which is I'm gonna take care of them when I get my Topaz series, the Topaz series taken care of. I'm gonna take care of that, or during the downtime, because I plan on writing from now up until 2026. I am going to write 6 books each of the year, which is going to be a grand total of about 27 books, laid out the same way as I have presented with my Steampunks of Tinselheim, the Gigaton Network Soldiers. The Mac and Luke series is now complete. It's now done. And I am working on a new series that is almost complete with the writing. The Metans of Andromeda. I've been working on that since, this month, ladies and gentlemen. I give myself 1 month to complete a whole book, which is 10 chapters, so they're all short stories, but they have a lot of content in them. So yes, indeedy, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, indeedy. Oh yeah, so that's what I've been working on. That's what I've been taking my weekends off and just grinding away, building my universe. And that's why I don't attend movies no more. I only do live streams, which I gotta start doing live streams again. But most of the time, it's pretty much me just getting these books done, getting these books taken care of, and with the now disclaimer, as you all know, that I am a true one-man army. It is what it is, ladies and gentlemen, because I can't afford to have a staff inside my office. So that's why that what you see is all from me. The writing, the script, the books, editing them, putting them together in PDF, because sadly I tried doing crowdfunding and every time it just doesn't work for me. Because sadly, in this day and age, to get crowdfunding, you have to be a clout chaser. You got to grift and drift, and no, that's not what I stand for, and it's definitely not what CLJO stand for. So sadly, I'm just going to have to just do this. I just have to just take the budget way, but And I do try to make my works look tip top, look professional like. I'm not. You guys are getting 10 chapters with 2 post chapters for my books. Again, Gigaton Network Soldiers complete, fully done. Mac and Luke's fully done, and now the meetings of Andromeda, got that done. And then I'm gonna take my break in June and July, and then I'll return in August for Coat Hammer. You'll get the details about that as it's shown inside the picture with a Topaz series. Now, why do I call it Topaz series? Because originally, way back in the day, in the early 2000s, I called the Topaz series was my yellow series. Since I've been using markers and crayons. And so Gigaton Network, so that was created 92, by the way. Mac and Luke 97. The Meetings of Andromeda 2014. Cold Hammer 2009. Quantum Tech of Aeon about 2000. Well, 2000, right on the nose. And the Dashing Eagles, Treasures of Explorers Inc., all the way back in 2014. 2014, ladies and gentlemen. So my series are all over the place, but and with the sketches that you're all going to see as I do that. Yep, ladies and gentlemen, and this is what you're going to see with the Topaz series. And now we're going to go to... Oh, I forgot to talk about the Topaz series, but the series is going to be this year. That's why I decided to do it. But you know what? I'm going to go back on it. So August this year is going to be Coat Hammer, a tale of a highly trained law enforcement crime fighting organization called White Rings, the last line of defense and the last bastion against crime, menaces to society, and to sever hostile threats. A gang of individuals wearing street hockey gear with a scythe and a couple of overseers terrorizing the city. Coat Hammer with Detroit Lawrence and Kimberly Halliwell happily takes charge and is seeking to disband and disarm the bad guys. And to my Quantum Tech of Aeon, a tale of corporation in the fields of weapon technology and robotic mechanics called Quantum Tech Industries, controlled by a collective of high political officials supplying their home city of Aeon, a nation across the globe, and also with highly advanced state-of-the-art weapons and supplies, led by Ethan Crusader and his team of scientists and technicians and engineers, highly advanced in all the fields. After their pet project, Android, Quaid goes on a rogue and runs amok in the quantum compounds and then broke free into the city streets of Aeon. Crusader and his team goes to Plan B. And ending it in November, the Dashing Eagles, the Treasures of Explorer Inc., a tale of a team of high-flying, death-defying stuntmen who call themselves the Dashing Eagles, seasonally known to entertain the residents and cities of Albatross, and with their uniquely designed airplanes. Recently, several rare artifacts were stolen in an archaeologist museum corporation called Explorers Inc. After hearing the news, the Dashing Tales asked to see if they can acquire each of the 8 artifacts for a fee. Explorer Inc. surprisingly happily accepts their demand.